Good morning! Today we're going to be doing a review on Coming to America Part 2. The first part came out about 30 years ago. You can get it via Amazon Prime. I believe that's the only place it's currently available. The release date was December 18, 2020. I got the chance to watch it last week, and I noticed that a lot of people watched it there was a lot of mixed reviews about this movie. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. The plot of the movie is needing a male heir to the throne. Prince Hazim returns to Queens, New York to find his long-lost son and bring him back to Zamunda. The movie features, the cast are Eddie Murphy, Shari Headley, James L. Jones, and a lot more people. The movie has a lot of, if you watch Coming to America Part 1, you'll notice that most of the people in Coming to America Part 1 are in Coming to America Part 2. So, as I mentioned, the average rating for this movie is a 5.5. Rotten Tomato rate is a 50%. Metacritic rate is a 52%. And my pals on Facebook are very divided as to what the rating should be. Many people think the movie is horrible, was worse than the first one, shouldn't have been made, and while other people actually enjoyed the movie. So for many people have asked, why bring out Coming to America Part 2 now when Part 1 was so good and it was an iconic movie that people still talk about till today? I think the reason that they decided to do that was because I think there was a need to continue on the storyline. Akeem takes his bride in Part 1 back to Africa, but what happens while he's in Africa? Number two, maybe we want to see people get older, we want to see what has happened, and I think what has happened is that in many cases when people attempt to do a sequel of a movie, the second part generally is not as good as the first. Particularly the first hit the mark and was so good that everybody, like most people, loved it. So what did I think about the movie? I actually enjoyed it. I think they got it right in the fact that they were hoping that people will feel very nostalgic as they watch certain things occur on the screen or they see certain people. I loved it. It was very humorous. I laughed a lot. I found the movie to be an awesome movie. The nostalgia was a plus. It was great seeing people get older. It was great seeing some new characters like Wesley Snipes. Oh my God, I didn't know he could act in such a role. It was crazily funny. And I also liked the fact that, this is March, and this is Women's Month, Women's History Month. And one of the themes that they discussed in the movie is, what happens when you have a female who is extremely capable to work in the role of a king. And basically the reason you're saying that she can't work in that capacity is because of her gender. And so